we go. We got the shallow poached salmon. What we're going to do first is we're going to put some salt on this salmon here. Now we got this nice and warm here. We got some nice diced onions, beautifully small dice. We're going to put them in here and we're going to get those sweating. We're not going to put any oil. We're not going to put anything else in there. We're just going to let them get in their own juices until those go translucent, where we actually add any of the broth to it. Add some celery to that. We're going to add some crushed garlic in there. We just had some garlic cloves. Smash them. And I think that's just like about 5 of them we're going to throw in here. All right. That's looking good. 1 clove, very small. Throw it in there. Remember where you put it later because you got to pull it out. Now lemongrass, what we're going to do with that, you want to cut the ends of these off. Now down the center of this lemongrass, go about halfway, all the way down it. And then you're going to have the inside. These outsides are really tough. Take them out. So you get all that good stuff on the inside. And I'm just going to beat it up just a little bit, the back of my knife. And then we're going to chop it up. This is our lemongrass. We're going to add the lemongrass into it. You can actually put these big pieces back in here if you like also. We'll pull them back out in a minute, so they're okay. We got some coriander. So coriander seeds, they're whole. You can toast them if you like. You don't have to. May get a little more aromatic out of them. Then we got our nice cinnamon stick. Cinnamon stick, remember you're going to be taking that guy out also. That and the clove and these big guys with the lemongrass, they'll be coming out. All right, now we got those nice, and as you can see, the onions are nice and translucent, so that's what you want right there. So you get some good old 100% natural vegetable broth. All right, you can use whatever stock you want, whatever you prefer. You want chicken stock, you want chicken broth, you want to make it at home, make it at home. But for today, we're going to use a vegetable stock, around 28 ounces. It's a 32-ounce container. A couple of serrano chilies. So we'll take these, we're going to cut them in half. Got the serrano pepper here. You take your spoon, you just go inside of it, just get the seeds and the stems right out of it. They come into the spoon and then you can toss them. We got those seeded. I'm going to drop these in here. We're going to salt our water. Don't have to go too heavy. It depends on you. I like to season it up a little bit. Give it a little stir. Turn it down to a nice simmer. So we're not beating the pasta up with the water. Then we're going to let it finish cooking. Find you some nice little spots in there to lay these guys. All right, then we're going to cover. We're going to let that make some love in there. Now this is a fresh pasta. It's not going to take quite as long. It's going to probably give it another minute. We're going to make a little slurry for our sauce here. So we're going to add our cornstarch in right here. Put a little broth in here. Oh, look at those. Those look lovely. All right. We have these salmons here. These are about a beautiful medium rare right now. They're going to carry over to a nice medium. That's how I prefer them. If you want them a little more done, you leave them in a little bit longer. They're still, you can cook this well done and it's still going to be nice and juicy. It's cooked well. We're going to start picking out what we didn't want in there. All right, so we get them big chunks of lemongrass out of here. And look at that. My clove guy wanted to come to the very top, so I didn't have to search very long for him. So that's a good one. Save a little time. We're going to bring this up to a back up to a boil. So here we go. We have our poaching liquid here with all of our wonderful vegetables seasoned. Cinnamon, clove, lemongrass. You can smell everything coming out. Very aromatic, very, very aromatic. Add in the cornstarch mixed with the rest of that broth that we have. As you see, it's starting to thick up ever so lightly. And you don't want it nice and too thick. You don't want it gummy. You don't want it sticky. That's perfect right there. Okay, so we're going to turn that heat off. We're adding this into the Vitamix. All right, we have our poaching liquid. We have everything in here. Nice and tight. We're going to start on a very low speed so we don't blow it out everywhere. All right, so now we got some spinach. We're going to finish off with a little bit of coconut fat. That's an option you can have if you want to do it or not. You can add butter, you can add olive oil, you can add whatever fat or no fat if you want. So that's an optional and it's up to you. But we're going to add some coconut fat to the top of here. This is nice and cold too, so it's going to help thicken it up a little bit. Some of our sauce on here. We'll give it a little stir. Nice little garnish. Some cilantro. Some fresh cherries. A nice little option if you would like. And here we have some grated toasted coconut. We're going to put that right around the... We're going to finish it off with just a little bit on top of the fish of our little bit of citron salt. A nice lime right over here on top of most of the fish. It's going to brighten everything up. And there you go.